Hey, Leo. How you doing? How you holding up? Hope everything's good with you. We're just going to do a check-in with this solar and lunar energy going on. Tried to wait till later in the day for Leo hour in the hot heat of the afternoon. The sun's up. Oop, oop, oop. Oh my goodness. Okay. Said Leo. Cards flew out. Here we go. Okay, Leo. Let's do this. Okay. So, in order. So, okay. Moving to safer waters. That card seems to be coming out a little bit. Moving to safer waters is the first one. Are you feeling left out in the cold? Maybe maybe you had to walk away from something, or maybe somebody had to walk away from you. But you learned something. And you're looking at it, trying to assess it. And what's the best way to move forward with it? Then we have, ooh, there you are, being like, I got this. And you got your little familiar with you. And then choices, you're thinking about it, definitely up in your head here. There's swords, but yeah, mental energy coming in. You got twos too, lots of choices. You're realizing what's valuable, what's actually valuable, because you had to walk away from some stuff. So now you're really thinking about what holds value for you, not just money in the bank right now, but it's people, experiences, connection. That's what I'm getting. Wounded. So definitely going through something. Again, transformation is the name of the game in this new moon eclipse in Scorpio. It's all about transformation, death and rebirth. So when we're talking about these things, if the death card does show up, it's not a physical death. It's not always anyway. Most of the time it's not. It's it can be on a spiritual, emotional, mental, financial, whatever it is, a death of something, right? And it looks like it might be a death of something you held dear, but it's not really serving you anymore. It's not warm and welcoming anymore. So if this is you've come to the end of the cycle, which is good. You're not at the Nine of Swords. You're not losing sleep over it anymore. But you're a little bit of a wounded warrior at the moment. Okay. So we're going to clarify. And that was the Lepus deck. Lepus. Latin for bunny. These are all bunnies, by the way. Because why not, right? Conventional's conventional, okay? Bunnies. We're all about, I like animals. And the animals, they all have their different meanings, right? And originally, the little emperor popped out while I was talking about the bunnies. So the bunnies are associated with this little... Just try to show you my tat. I can't really see it unless I twist my arm off. So there's this little triciodal, it's called, this little three swirlies, right? Originally, those were bunny ears in a swirl. Way back in the day. And bunnies are not just a symbol of abundance and breeding. They are also those really frightful creatures, right? They scare easy, right? And it's because they're so hyper aware of their surroundings, and pretty much everything well, I guess not so much in the city, but everything in their environment is kind of ready and willing to cause them a little bit of trauma. So, well, I suppose there's humans too that cause trauma to bunnies, but they can be scared creatures. So it's kind of, a creature of abundance, but at the same time, you got to balance that, hey, I want that, little tidbit over there, that little carrot, but, Farmer Joe's got his rifle out, pointed at me. So that type of situation. So it's a balancing act between the two. Okay. So 2 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Cups. So there's some sort of emotional situation here. These are the only cups coming out for you. But there's some sort of situation here that you're kind of being a hard ass about, and you're not looking at. You're just not seeing it. We got a messenger here, but you're like, nah, no, I don't want to look back on that. I don't want to revisit that. That's what I'm getting. But the universe is like, but this is the state in you're in. You might want to do something about it. Just a little something, something. Because this is your state. So if you're confused about your state, this is why. Okay, 6 of Cups, sweet nostalgia. 2 of Cups, union. And that doesn't have to mean with another person. It can, definitely. But it can also mean that something within yourself from childhood, possibly, might need to take a hike. Might need to be released back into the ethos so it can heal, right? Bury it, burn it, release it, whatever you got to do. But something needs to go. Okay? There's your yellow sunlight coming through to enlighten you that this is why this is happening right now. Okay? I feel like it's making you stingy. Stingy in every area. It's starting to seep in to every area of your life. Starting to make you a little rough around the edges, so to speak. You're trying to move, but for whatever reason, the places you go to are like, not quite. So if you just kind of sit with this for a little bit and listen to little Miss Otter here, or Yoda, whichever works. Go ahead, buddy. Sure. Yeah, will you hold those cards in place? Thanks. Okay. This is why I tried to do it on the table, but it was so bright, nobody could see anything. Like the sun was literally taking over half the screen from the reflection. I tried closing the windows. Yeah, it didn't work. So I like my sunlight, if you can't tell. So I think that as long as you can be in this energy and still feel this, right? You can be here. You can be in your like, yeah, I got this. Look at that sunshine up there. That's Leo power right there. I know it's not the Leo card. It's Aries card, but it's a fire card. So, okay, you like it. You like this. You think you're going to lose this if you step into this, but you're not. You're not. It'll stay. It'll get better. It'll get way better. Don't do this. This and this kind of say the same thing, right? Holding on to things, being stingy, being suspicious, being paranoid. You got this, Leo. Come on. You got this. Okay. And then I think, yeah, I just got this new deck in the mail. I can't believe it. And because this came out, I think I'm going to pull from that deck. I've had it sitting under a crystal for like the last 2.5 hours. So, crystal. Onyx. Scorpio. Scorpio stellium. Did you expect anything else? Come on. Okay. So So again, on the other side of death is always rebirth, right? So death is really painful, so to speak, right? When you're going through pain, you're going through some sort of death. It's just people confuse emotions for something they need to step into rather than just, hey, can I have some attention over here? Can I just get somebody want to pay attention over here? That's what your pain is saying to you. Somebody is just asking for a little bit of love and attention. Okay. And instead we step into the pain and be like, hey, could you carry this for me? Because I don't want to carry it. It's yours now. Okay. So if we just carry our own pain and try to process through it in a manner that's more instructive rather than intrusive, I think we would benefit ourselves and our communities much, much better. So I know even myself, I struggle with it. So it's a good aspiration to have. It's a good goal. I'm not saying you got to do it overnight. I'm saying I'm gonna plant a little seed. I did that Aries reading this morning. I'm like, seeds are awesome, man. I want to plant some seeds and watch them grow. So just a little seed, try to transform, transmute, and alchemize that pain into something more beautiful, better for yourself, better for the community, and then watch it grow, right? Okay, Uni. What do we have for Leo? What do they need to know? This is Into the Lonely Woods deck. Okay, I think I'm going to do a collective with that. I just feel like we were already kind of in a state of, and I think that we could maybe all use a little bit of, we're lonely in the woods reading right now. What do we need to know? Well, for right now, what does Leo need to know? Leo's energy. Oop. It's time to rest a while. Did you hear that? Yoda. That's the most amazing sound in the world. When your pet is just laying and all of a sudden they take a huge and they just let it all out and they're relaxed and they're ready to rest because they've had a good day. I hope. Okay, so let's see what it says in the book. This is number 19. And when you add 1 and 9, we get 10, which is 1. So, yep. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. And it's okay. We don't need to be scared to be alone. That's just the universe going, hey, could we take a moment and just bond here? Just connect. I'd really appreciate to connect with you. Because I think societal standards have, maybe not so much since COVID, but it's like, you need to be out, you need to be around people and social. I don't know about you, but like myself, I'm a Scorpio 12th house stellium. I get headaches when I'm around too many people for too long. So it's just the universe, the divine, the source, sacred, whatever you want to call it, God, goddess energies coming in and asking you, hey, we'd like to spend some time with you too. Could you just take a few minutes out of your day and just check in with this right here, because that's where it's located. Not out there. It starts here first. Then you can start to see it out there. So a time to rest a while. The whole world is sleeping. And this is when some of your most sacred work is done. In dreams. In the cocoon you create, as you separate from the exterior and enter deeply into the divine universe that dwells within you. Enough time has been spent out there. Now it is time to restore and regenerate, to recreate and reweave the inner world. that sanctuary, the memory palace, and beautiful grove where all true healing takes place. While the world of nature is arresting, you must return to the deep for this phase of the cycle of life. Soon you will return renewed, re-energized, and transformed. Till then, slumber and dream, sweet child of the blessed planet. Hey Leo, hope this helps. Take care.